Hi, I'm Terri Hirning, co-founder of Real Food Mom, and today I wanted to talk briefly about the differences between non-GMO and organic. And before I get too far into it, an organization that is phenomenal about education and activism is Moms Across America. Many of you will remember that we hosted them in the summer as they made a nationwide tour talking about what's going on in our food supply, what you need to know about genetically modified foods, and I learned a tremendous amount. I've been researching this for years, seeing my own children, my own self, and what our health has become as we've removed GMOs and non-organic foods. And from the side of being able to correlate laboratory testing and toxicity with our food supply was huge in my eyes as a mother, and be able to see in lab results the reduction in toxicity in my children and my family as we changed our diets away from genetically modified foods and foods that are heavily sprayed with toxins and pesticides and herbicides and things like that. So one of the things that I wasn't clear on at the time is the distinction between non-GMO and organic. So what is the difference? And as I understand it, the difference is non-GMO does not have the organisms that are modified. So when we talk about GMOs, some foods have pesticides built right into them, like corn, for example. So a non-GMO crop is one that has not been genetically altered. They will even splice in animal DNA into different foods. So a non-GMO crop is a food that hasn't had that done. So that's great, right? Yes, it is. And if you are transitioning from a conventional diet into non-GMO and organic, that's a great place to start. If you have limited options where you are, if your budget doesn't allow full organic, that's a great start. However, if we can, we want to really be looking at fully organic foods. What is the distinction? So a non-GMO food doesn't have that genetic alteration in the integrity of the actual food itself, but that doesn't mean it's not sprayed with pesticides and herbicides like Roundup, which its active ingredient is glyphosate. There's lots of research out there showing the major widespread microbiome impact. Basically, it impacts the good bacteria in your gut, much like antibiotics do. But this is on a much larger scale because most of us don't take antibiotics 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, depending upon how many times we eat products with glyphosate. Now, glyphosate is often used as a drying agent. So even in non-GMO foods that have wheat or other grains or things like that, it can be used as a drying agent. So that's why organic is a really important distinction and a really important thing to focus on if you're looking at reduction in toxicity and improvement in health. So please go to the Moms Across America Facebook page, like their page. I will have information on the Real Food Mom Facebook page as well, and a link to their page when we run this video in our blog series. So please find them. They have great resources on their website as well, and spread the word. Thanks and have a great day.